Hi everyone, welcome. FPLMattDay here, and this is my wildcard draft for double game week 25, game week 26, game week 27, and game week 28. If you're new here, be sure to hit the subscribe button, give the video a like, and get any comments or questions in ahead of a massive double game week 25 ahead of us. But look, we'll get straight into it, and we'll go through my wildcard draft. I'm really excited about sharing this with everyone, and obviously it gives us those extra game weeks, which I'm going to go through as well to cover off. So we'll start here, as per usual, using FPL Transfer Planner, and we'll go with our goalkeeper, and it's Dubravka at home to Bournemouth. Look, there is probably better goalkeepers out there in terms of their points output, but I think with his price, if you've still got him, keep him, as Newcastle will always have that potential to get those clean sheet points as the season comes to obviously a close, with 13 to 14 more games left. And I think he still remains one of the best goalkeeper options. Keep those goalkeepers cheap whilst you can. You'll also see there's a lot of money in the bank there, but we'll show you what that can be used for at future game weeks. So we'll go into the defence. And it's a back three for this weekend. Doughty, with difficult games, home to Manchester United and Liverpool away. He probably doesn't have the clean sheet potential, but he definitely has the attacking return potential. And there's also an extra double game week in 28 from Doughty as well, which makes him a popular asset. As well as Estupiñán there in the middle, away to Sheffield United, plays in game week 26, which we will show you shortly. And then Bradley, great alternative to the injured Trent, Brentford away, and Luton at home in the double for Liverpool. So let's go into the midfield. And in midfield, you've got Kevin De Bruyne, best Manchester City midfielder to own for this double game week. Diogo Jota, great Liverpool asset to own. There is a lot of talk of the return of Salah, but I think a lot of people might play it safe with Jota instead. Likewise, Phil Foden. I still think he's the next best City midfielder to own, shown some really good form over the last few game weeks. And then you can round it up there over the far side with Garnacho away to Luton. Really solid, cheap enabler who's getting involved in a lot of Manchester United attacks. And he gives you the opportunity to save a lot of value with having that extra money on the bench, which I think is very useful in a wild card, which I'll show you why later, but also in future game weeks if you need to bring back someone like Mo Salah or Heung-min Son. So let's go into the front three. Ollie Watkins stays for me. I think he's just too crucial for game week 26. And this is still an opportunity for Watkins. We've seen when people fire, sell, and sell him, he produces goals. And then Brentford with a double game week. Tony with 2 games. Difficult games, but I prefer him rather than tripling up on Liverpool and going for Darwin because I like Tony's penalty set piece threat. Plus, he plays in game week 26. And then Haaland as well, double game week. Obviously, if you wildcard, you can't triple captain, but you'll more than likely end up with more double game week players and a full team in blank game week 26. So Haaland is the captain. So let's go into the bench. And we'll just move over slightly here. Areola, second goalkeeper, cheap and cheerful. Palmer, for me, stays in this side. I would not sell him despite blanking over the next couple of weeks. I just think there's other players, important players that you need to bring back in future game weeks. So I'd keep Cole Palmer if you can. Van Heck, cheap Brighton defender, as well as Taylor from Burnley, who's starting to come back from injury. So let's scroll out here so you can see the full team for wildcard game week 26. Let's just move it across here. And you can see that team there on screen. Very, very strong. Predicted points of 92.9, which is huge going into a double game week. So we'll scroll up here. I'll just quickly move the mic. There we go. Just scrolling in that little bit more. We can just go up and we can go into game week 26. So if you're using the wild card that I've picked, you don't get a full 11, but you can make a change. And as you can see there, Jota comes out, Neto comes in, which then gives you a full 11 on the wild card. Captain Haaland, 53.1 expected points. You get 2 Brighton defenders at home to Everton. You get 2 home midfielders, Aaron Garnacho and Neto, and then home games out of Ollie Watkins as well. You also got Areola here at home to Brentford, so you could make a quick switch if you don't fancy Dubravka. 53.1 points expected as well there. So that is game week 26, which is a blank game week. Chelsea don't play, Luton don't play, Tottenham and Liverpool don't play either. So let's go into game week 27. So then you've got the likes of Areola there away to Everton or Dubravka at home to Wolves. You can make whatever choice you want in that one. Could potentially play Taylor there from Burnley in your defence if you don't want to double up on Brighton. Obviously, Van Heck and Taylor are in there as budget options as well as Bradley. And if Trent's still injured at this point, then Bradley will remain a really good option. But you can always swap him for Doughty or Taylor if need to be. So it's a real budget defence. I think investing in defence has shown it's not really been worth it this season. Really strong midfield. The transfer you can make is Foden out for Saka. Still 6.1 million here in the bank. You could also bring in Son for Saka at this point. You've got Palmer back in your team, Watkins, Tony and Haaland. So really strong team for game week 27. And then game week 28, which is the final game week I will cover with this team. And again, this one, you probably want to switch Areola for Dubravka, 63.6 points. Doughty, double game week. Solanke comes back in here for Ivan Toney. Midfield of Neto at home, Saka at home, Palmer at home, Garnacho at home, De Bruyne there away at Liverpool. Couple of Brighton players at home there against Forest. So there's still plenty of options in this team. You can even use Ollie Watkins. I've just got him benched there for now. And there is a transfer here. And obviously, this video was only game week 25, 26, 27, and 28. But let's do some bonus content and go into game week 29. So if you've got this far in the video, this is bonus content. You obviously made your transfer in that game week previously, and you're thinking, I want to bring someone like Salah back. What do I do? Well, you've got plenty of money in the bank. He can come in here. Saka for Salah gives you 3.4 as well. And you can bring in maybe off one of your Brighton players here. And if Bradley is still playing at this point, there you go. Bit of bonus content because you're going to have so much collateral and money in the bank ready to spend. So look, let's go back now. We'll stop sharing screen. I'll go back here into to StreamYard. So let me know what you think in the comments. Are you wildcarding? What chip are you using if you're using any for double game week 25? Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video and you liked it as well. And get your comments and questions in ahead of another massive game week. So thanks to everyone that's watched today. I'm FPLMattDay. Stay tuned before double game week 25 for plenty of content and shorts to get you on your way to hopefully a big game week 25 score. Bye for now.